What a beautiful morning. The only thing that could ruin this would be a horrible chess player. Luckily, I'm very unlikely to meet any of those. Wait a second. Markiplier playing chess. Oh, no. He's a pretty famous Let's Player. It probably won't be so bad, right? Right. Now, in this video, Markiplier and Tyler play chess against each other. They're both not too good at it, but I thought it'd be fun to provide some analysis. So let's go.
Get ready to get trounced. Do you know how long I've been training for this moment? Oh, you're doomed. Look at my rating and weep.
I love the pixelated view. Also, looking at the trading, probably not been trading too long, but that's okay. Let's see what these buffoons get up to.
Ha! Oh, yeah? What about this? Ha! Oh, yeah? What about this? Ha!
I love the aha! The first three moves have honestly been fantastic. They're doing an excellent job. E4, as far as the first move goes, is honestly fantastic. It's the most bang for your buck. You immediately open up 2 pieces to join the game and you gain equity in the center. And copying with E5 is also really good. Symmetry very often is the best solution anyway. Then here, Knight F3 is very likely also the best move you can play. It immediately creates a threat against the central pawn. It develops a piece towards the center, and it also helps towards kinside castling.
Oh, yeah? What about this?
Oh no! Oh no, what are we doing, Mark? Now, Queen e7, really not that good. On a fundamental level, it makes sense. We are attacking a pawn. The pawn needs to be defended. However, Knight c6 is right there, my man. Developing a piece and protecting a pawn. Queen e7 technically also develops a piece, but we don't want to develop the queen too early. Also, we're blocking our bishop from joining the game. If you go here Knight c6, then the bishop can join the game very quickly. Queen e7 just makes that harder. Also, the queen is quite misplaced here. Knight c3 immediately creates a threat of jumping the knight into the middle, after which we just kind of have to go back because otherwise we get forked. And if we play a move like c6, now white can actually strike in the center, because after take and take, it is true that we developed our queen early, but it can't get kicked because we pushed this pawn. So the queen is actually very well centralized here, compared to other times when we developed the queen early and it can just be attacked immediately. So yeah, we hinder in our own development and it can very quickly be kicked, and if we prevent that with, for example, c6, then we can strike in the center. So queen e7, not a fantastic move.
Oh, yeah? What about this?
No!
Oh,
Another bad move. Now, these moves are called the RedPanda airs. Don't ever play the RedPanda airs. Think about it like this. What good thing should an opening move do? It should control the center, develop material, or castle the king. A3 does absolutely none of those things. So it's a bad move. Now, the reason why they're called the RedPanda airs is because if you push both of them, it's kind of like airs. Isn't that kind of cute? Well, I mean, I at least thought it was kind of cute.
Oh, you fool. You think I don't know what you're trying to pull?
Well, then he's the only one, because I have no idea what A3 does. Also, can we normalize calling each other fools over the chessboard? Fly, you fools.
What about this? Oh, you caught me.
Knight f6 makes sense. Now, Knight f6 develops a piece towards the center, so it's a good move. Now, here white's best response is very clearly Knight c3. We're developing a knight, we're protecting a pawn. There's a saying in chess, knights before bishops. That's why I like Knight c3. You could here argue that bishop c4 is also really good. Now, it does hand a pawn, which black can grab. But very often, pawns like these, when the king and queen are aligned, aren't worth grabbing. Here I can just simply castle. And if I play a move like Knight c6, d4. And I'm probably just gonna win the material back. Grabbing here is just stupid, because rook e1 wins the game on the spot.
Caught me so good. Yeah!
Oh, no.
Really?
What are we doing with that move? Now I can hear you thinking, oh, that wasn't too bad. And also, I don't like the way you're looking at me, Jimmy. Stop that. Now, remember what I said about moves in the opening? They need to control the center. Bishop b5 does not control any central squares. In fact, it kinda just runs into c6, which allows black to build towards the center with gain of time. Now, if you're a particular brand of annoying, then you might be thinking, wait a second, RedPanda, don't you do the exact same thing in the Spanish? What is the big difference? Here, bishop b5 indirectly does aim to control the center. Knight f3 attacks the central central pawn. Knight c6 defends the center. Bishop b5 seeks to undermine this knight. Now, as it turns out, taking this knight does not lead to white winning the central pawn, because queen d4 forks these two, so you win the pawn back. But that doesn't take away from the fact that this move does just very fundamentally pressure black's central position. As opposed to in Markiplier's game, where bishop e5 does nothing. There is no knight on c6 to pressure.
Ah, you didn't think I saw that coming a mile away?
Why would you see that coming a mile away? That move does barely anything.
Hey, ha!
Well, he did take the free pawn, but like I said, that pawn is kind of difficult to hang on to. You should definitely castle here. And now d4 will likely just win the material back. However, here c6 does kind of muddy the waters a little bit. Dropping back to a4 doesn't make any sense. If you go to c4, you get hit with d5. And similarly, dropping back to e2, now you're just closing this diagonal. Probably you're gonna have to drop back to d3, which looks a little bit awkward. After d5, you very likely can't take, because then the knight is really awkwardly placed. But you can play stuff like rook e1. And here, yeah, I could see black having a claim to a small advantage.
That's so much pain. So much pain. You know what? I'm gonna copy you.
Oh! Oh, what are we doing? Now, I want it to be known, when I get angry like this, I'm laughing with Mark, not at him. That being said, he just completely on the knight. That move was atrocious. What are we doing? Now the real question, will it get captured?
You didn't see this happening.
Oh!
You're right, I didn't. But I did see this happening.
Okay, bunch of moves just got played. Tyler over here grabbed the central pawn. This just blunders a knight. Now afterwards, they played queen g4. There is this alignment, and there are two moves that I would mainly think about here. Those being knight g3 and knight c3. Now knight f6 does not win the queen. We can drop back over here, also guards the bishop, so that's not good enough. It also pins the queen. So knight c3. Now do note the king can't go to d1, but after king f1, we can just, well, I mean, we can either take the knight or take the bishop. Pick your poison. Knight g3 just simply aims to grab the rook.
I guess I'll just have to...
Okay, also a good move. Now, so far, Markiplier is actually playing a completely reasonable game of chess. It's honestly like music to my ears. Now, apart from queen e7, he's just grabbing material when it's offered to him, which is, to be honest, at this level, what you should be doing. Now, for the exact same reason, you probably already know this game isn't over yet. Because most games are decided by just egregious blunders of material, that probably also means that no matter how much material you're up, you're always somewhat likely to blunder. But you know, it will probably be fine.
I was not expecting such a brilliant move by you.
That is such a burn. I wasn't expecting a brilliant move by you.
How do I castle? How do I castle?
You can't castle here.
You gotta like move your king 2 spots to the right.
You can't castle in this position. Castle in here is impossible because you'd be going through check. So far it's been completely fun. Despite the fact that I'm criticizing their moves, I'm enjoying seeing them play. This part is a little bit painful.
It's not letting me.
Oh, move it over onto your castle?
No, not working.
Maybe there's like some rule where you can't do it after a certain thing or something like that.
Oh, I know what it was. It was because if I did it, I would have been in check.
Yay!
You fool.
So he can't castle, so he settles for d3. Guys, there's a knight heading. What are we doing? Thinking really hard. Move the knight back.
Yeah.
The simplest move is quite often the best one. In this case, the knight is under attack and you can move it out of the way while attacking a queen. Defending it with a pawn really isn't worth it here. Yeah, it counterattacks the queen. However, it is just a more complicated move. First of all, you need to know what happens after check, that you can block here with a counterattack. But honestly, more importantly, after we just move the queen somewhere, we still have to move our knight. And yes, we are defending the pawn, but long term, this is just a weakening of your position. The king side is weaker, and generally you want to be a bit careful pushing pawns, because pawns can't go backwards.
Yeah, you really thinking
You're
now?
in check.
It is true, it almost looks like it's a problem. If you didn't have to move g6, and you had to, for example, move your king somewhere, then yeah, then you would just lose the knight.
Oh, am I?
Oh no! You've fallen through into what I was worried about. Yeah!
Oh, if I've fallen through.
Into what I was worried about.
Now at this point, Tyler is down 2 pieces. Very likely the best thing that you can do is play something like queen to e2. The problem being though, because you're up 2 full pieces, black can just sack that knight, play something like bishop g7, and then after we take, trade queens, and that position is of course completely winning.
Oh yeah? Well, get ready to weep openly at this. Oh, wait.
Well, do I even need to analyze that one? He just hung a bishop. And just like that, the foreshadowing came true.
Oh, hi.
Alright, it's taken.
I planned it all along.
It was all a ploy.
Was it now? I don't think it was. That looks like a man who knows what he's doing right there. It also looks like a man who owns 5 ovens. I want to do something a little bit stupid. It also looks like a man who owns 5 ovens. Alright, 3rd layer deep. It also looks like a man who owns 5 ovens. Final layer. It also looks like a man who owns 5 ovens. Okay, we've gone too far. I'm scared now. So we hand the bishop and it is taken and then we take here. Now white is actually pretty close to sort of equalize the material. Here you have to play c3. That way we're attacking both the knight and the queen. You can sack the knight and then I can take back either like this or like this. We can castle, but it's the best position you've had in a long time.
I planned it all along.
It was all a ploy.
All right. Well, get
Oh,
ready for...
c3, very well played. Is he okay?
No!
Now white can actually take the knight.
I could. You castle.
Take the knight! What are you doing?
Oh yeah.
Okay, no need to laugh maniacally. Well, for starters, you can move your knight to safety. Like, he castled, he's not making a threat. Move your knight to safety.
Hiya!
Oh my god. You've...
So I would have loved to see that last move. You know, when both were under attack, this makes sense. But we've already moved to safety. Why would we take? Unless they don't know that the knight can go backwards. Now, you might be thinking I'm joking here, but this is a possibility.
But you didn't expect that?
Oh!
Yeah. This is where it all falls apart for you.
You're so
Ooh.
right.
So here Mark decides to castle. There's an important concept in chess, and that's called weak squares. Around the king you have 2 open diagonals, and in particular, because all the pawns are both pushed and on light squares, the dark squares around the king are weak. Now, your opponent has a light square bishop. You have a dark square bishop. So this actually really works to your advantage. Black's king is already in mortal peril in this position.
Show me. Tell me. Well...
That's not a fantastic move, but this position was actually kind of getting hard to play. Like I said, playing this position actually kind of hard. So how are you supposed to do it? Well, a good start is bishop h6, after which the rook very likely has to move. Now at this point, we can play moves like knight d2, which isn't as much about moving the knight, but more so about bringing our last rook into the game. It is true that we're technically sacrificing a pawn here, but this is what attacking chess is all about. We're giving up a small amount of material, but what we're getting back is activating quite literally all our pieces. An attack like this is kind of unstoppable for our opponent.
Hiya!
Ooh.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I know what you're trying to do, but you won't get it. You know why?
Why?
Because of this!
Gosh.
Now here Markiplier plays bishop a6, and this position is actually quite interesting. Right now this doesn't work because the pawn is on f5. However, if we grab the exact same position with the pawn instead of on f5 on f7, it's actually mate by force. Now if you want to turn this into an exercise, pause the video and see if you can find it. I'll tell you the answer now. And the checkmate is to move queen f8, which comes kind of out of nowhere. King takes, and here the mate is because of bishop h6. The king is cut off, and This is just back rank mate. Now, this is a beautiful little checkmate, but it does go to show how important weakened color complexes are. Now, in the real game, this doesn't work, because the king can simply escape to f7, so it's never mate. What should you play here? Honestly, you are just slightly better here always. You can play a move like knight d2, kick the queen out, try and get in, but even moves like bishop a3 make some sense. Honestly, whatever. So yeah, there's not a lot that can go wrong, to be honest, in a position like this.
I'm
It's
so
just so
shaking
dominant.
in my boots at what's about to happen.
You should be. You should be. You should be.
No!
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait.
No! I was just telling you how... So here Tyler, in a dominant position, plays the move Rook e7, which loses the game on the spot. And I think Markiplier recognizes. I think he recognizes what's going on.
Wait a minute. No, for you, wait a minute.
What?
Is that
mate?
is that checkmate?
No, it isn't.
Oh, you have one move.
Oh, that awkward moment. Is it checkmate?
Now it's checkmate.
Now it's checkmate.
Yes,
Oh.
I did it! My rating's gonna go.
Well deserved, well deserved. So what's the moral of the story? Stay in school, kids, or you might end up as a YouTuber. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm gonna read some comments now, but only from channel members because they pay me money. Andrew Tate. Switch the E for W, and it actually describes him more accurately. Oh, Andrew Tate. I also didn't know you were an artist, RedPanda. A man of many talents. I'm only slightly autistic. This was so creative. I love it. Aw, thank you. There's a lot of things you can say about my videos. Incompetent. Stupid. But you at least can't say they're not creative.